Arena, an original Greek myth by Anna Fu. Tension grew between Arena and Zeus. Zeus was furious with Arena. "You stole my lightning bolts, Arena," Zeus said. "No, I didn't," mentioned Arena. They both stormed out of the room and cursed in Greek. Arena slammed her door in rage, stomped the floor as loud as possible, and then jumped on her bed, lying there silently. She sighed softly and then got out of her bed and grabbed the bolts from under her bed, stuffed them in a bag, and ran to Zeus's room, Hermes' room, and put it in his closet. The gods stood in the middle of Mount Olympus, tapping their feet. The three gods were silent for minutes until Hermes said, "I didn't do it." "We all know what you're capable of doing," Arena said. "I swear, Arena is setting me up." "No, I'm not," silence demanded Zeus. But Hermes said, "Go to your rooms." Everyone left the room. Later on, the door was knocked on. Arena opens the door and checks her surroundings. Nothing. She sees a note in the doorway. "Find me those bolts in 2 nights or else," from Zeus. She gasped and then shrieked. There was no way that Arena could go into Hermes' room. Not after the argument. She plotted and plotted, and then Arena knocked on Hermes' door. No one answered. Hermes was not in the room. This was a perfect time. She got in and checked the closet. The bolts were gone, completely gone. She was scared. What would she tell Zeus? Hermes snuck up right behind Arena. He startled her, and she ran out of the room in fear. She told Zeus that she took the bolts and then hid them in Hermes' room. Zeus had a disappointing look. He shook his head and said, "You must return them in 2 days, as I told you." "But I kind of lost them." "What? It's not my fault. Someone took them from Hermes' room. I swear, it's all your fault. I'll hurt your whole family if they are not returned in the days after." Arena walked away stunned. She never liked her family, but they are family. "What will I do?" groaned Zeus. Arena, back in her bedroom, asked herself, "What shall I do?" Arena, evil, darkness, as she'd been planning this for years. She tricked the mighty Zeus. She tricked Hermes, the great messenger. She had them all onto a little plane. Her lying would get her in trouble, but it was all worth to see the face of Zeus, and the whole kingdom gasped in fear as she melted the whole Arctic Circle. She would be bowed down to. She would become ruler of Mount Olympus. "Bow down to me, little gods. I'm your master now," said Arena. "Yes, ma'am," the gods said simultaneously. "Yeah, sure, why not?" added Zeus as he walked into the room clapping. "What are you doing here?" cursed Arena. "I believe those are mine," pointing at the lightning bolts. "Watch me destroy everything in this world, everything you have ever loved." Oh, Arena throws the lightning bolts out of the building, and she waited and waited. "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that the bolts only work under my command." The two tugged on the lightning bolts as they flew out of Mount Olympus, and to this day, they are still fighting, letting lightning bolts into the atmosphere, hitting the Arctic Circle with crazy burning heat, creating global warming.